Hello, good day everyone. How are you all today? And welcome back for this upcoming week of trading. My name is Hussein and I'm back again to bring you all some of the weekly updates in the economic calendar. And also we will be looking into the live charts, how you can actually spot some of the entries, and we will be getting to know some of the price action and the current structure that is happening in the currency pairs, and also some of the shares in the stock market. That will be giving you some of the ideas and also some reviews how you can position your stuff in the upcoming week. All right, last week we had major news came out from United States, which was non-farm payrolls. About more than 21 million people have lost their jobs, and also unemployment rate has gone up about 14%, that we have ever seen before in 1983. All right, that has happened like in the history of decades ago. Right, so that has happened again. So all those numbers were not very good numbers to be seen. This is why we expect the US dollar could be falling weaker in this week. We also had got Bank of England monetary policy announcements, whereby we actually got to know that they did not cut down the rates, but they did give the highlights that the market in terms of the economy in England, it is going to be weaker, and they do expect even the next month for it to fall, the economy to shrink about 1% in terms of GDP and all that, to shrink 1% overall. And they do expect that for this year, towards the end of the year, about 14%, they're expecting that it is going to be dropping further. So all those comments actually drive a lot of volatility in the pound. Also, we saw the stocks, we saw the Facebook rallying up, we saw Apple stabilizing. All right, we also saw Starbucks getting in shape to find a bullish momentum, because about 98% of the stores in the United States are going to be open with social distancing. All right, also all the economies are merging into opening of the economies, like reopenings and all that. So we see that even Asian market and also American market, it has been picking up bullish momentum to go up. All right, so now as you could see, for the current week, we will be having some of the major events that will be actually impacting on the forex market. This one, we have got CPI coming out, which is going to be tomorrow, and then this CPI number will be the consumer price index from the USA. I believe it is also going to be into the red zone, and we will see how is the numbers year on year going to impact on the currency pairs. So other than that, we have got also Reserve Bank New Zealand interest rate decision. We will be able to see how they're going to actually do monetary policy adjustments after this COVID-19 process. And I believe that, like other central banks, they will be talking about doing some of the accommodative measures in a way to stabilize and to boost the economy. Then we also have got GDP coming out from Britain, and also industrial production, these, and also manufacturing production. This will be a very major data that is coming out this week, and that will be actually impacting onto the strength or the weakness of the pound. All right, so guys, keep track on these numbers. It will bring huge volatility in the pound pairs. Then we have got industrial production from Europe, month on month, year on year, and also we have got Fed Chair Powell testimony. He's going to talk about again what are the measures they need to take in a way to to provide more stimulus to the economy, or do they need to do further changes in the interest rates. All right, so all in all, this will be also having an impact on the strength or the weakness of the American dollar. Then we have got unemployment rate coming out from Australia, that will be impact on the 14th of May. This will be impacting on the Aussie pairs. There's huge volatility expected, so please keep track on these numbers if you're trading Aussie dollar. That will be giving you plenty of room to trade. So of course, we need to know the outcome of the news when the news is being released. How's the outcome? Whether it is in a red zone or whether it is in a green zone. So all in all, it can have a positive and negative impact depending on the outcome of the news. And then we have got retail sales coming up from United States, which is going to be on Friday, right? And also GDP number from the Eurozone, which is year on year revised, quarter on quarter revised. So all in all, this will be having impact on the euro, and retail sales will be giving us a clue on how the retail industry has been. I believe it is going to be into the red zone as well. So we expect this week USD to be fall weaker. All right, but however, now we can actually go to the price action analysis to check on GBP CAD pair. First of all, I believe that this pair is trying to break this support and goes to fall through this support, right? So these two scenarios that we're looking at, if at all is going to break below this support, right? These two support, they're going to open the big room for this pair, right? However, as for now, you can also expect this to actually rebound, but we need to wait and see. We don't believe that it's going to go further up too much, because when I see the structure is some sort of a head and shoulder, and we are more likely to the downside that this pair is going to drop. All right, so you can actually keep track for the pair to actually find downwards momentum. Now for GBP USD, and I see that the pair has found a support on an H4 time frame. So I see that it has a room to actually go a bit more up until it completes the structure here. Right, so for GBP USD seems bullish. I see that temporarily. However, if you want to take your positions here, I see that this pair will be pushing up. Right, so on an intraday basis, alright, as you could see here, this pair has a potential to push up. Maybe you can exit here, you can take your TP here, or if you want to take your TP around here. Right, so this is what the direction that we're looking at for GBP USD. Now for USD Swiss franc, I believe that this pair is gonna fall this week back to this support. So that is what we're looking at for the pattern to be completed and this pair to come through this verified support test count 1 at 0.9607. Now USD CAD, I'm expecting this pair to fall further down. All right, however, there is a correction coming here, right? This pair can actually spike down here and can also rebound from here. But I see that since dollar will be falling weak, it has got a potential to break this neckline and to fall another 100 pips. So we will wait and see and monitor. But I see that this week it is in a critical zone. It's gonna go down as for now. For today, it's gonna go down, right? I see this going down. So if you wanna take a trade today, perhaps maybe you wanna make about 40-50 pips, it will be a good trade, because I believe maybe at the end of the week the direction possibly is going to change. AUD USD, as you could see here, I see that if it's going to go out from here, break this previous resistance break up, and then I see that this pair is gonna keep trending up. However, there's also an alternative scenario that it can also drop from here. So I see that the economical event that is coming up that will change the destiny for the direction of AUD USD. But as for now, I see that it has a room to push up a little bit further before it could actually make its way down. All right. So some of the stocks that I'm actually looking at, Nike, I'm gonna expect this to go up, to break up, right, from here, right? That's what I'm looking at. Then looking for Microsoft, it has been overbought unless it's gonna break this high, and then it will open the room for to the upside. So let's wait and see. I'm not gonna buy right here, right? Maybe a little bit more push up, and you can actually exit at these levels at the previous high. Right now, Twitter, I see that it is forming lower highs, lower, here lower highs, and then I see that it has a room to push up this week. American International Group also have got a nice room to push up this week, because looking at the current pattern structure, as I see that this will be going up. So for today, I'm looking this week for it to actually move up. Starbucks, I'm also looking for this to move up. As I mentioned earlier, 98% of the stores are going to be open in United States, so this will bring a bullish volatility for the stock for the Starbucks. I'm going to expect this to actually grind higher this week. And American Express, it is pushing up, push up a bit, but like let's say another few more dollars this week. another $5 expected for this to actually. So if you want to take position on it, you can actually buy it. You can use a stop loss below and let it run. Right? This could be a target, but if it breaks this level, then I believe that it's gonna break even further. Right? So that's all for this week. Some of the top 5 stocks and some of the major currency pairs that you can actually plan ahead and to take your position in advance. Well, of course, our story of giving the forecast does not end here. We have got daily forecast webinars coming up tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and also on Thursdays. Please do join our daily forecast, which will be helping you to trade a lot much better and also profitable. And also we will be coming forward with a lot of more daily forecast videos, which will be helping you to give you the overall view in the financial markets to help you become profitable. Right? So that's all for the day, and I will see you guys once again and soon. Take care.